aggressive shot there from Lauren Davis in the center of the court.
Davis says she ace 99 miles per hour. It's 15:30. Jill Davis lost in. Davis answers, tailing back to get it to deuce as Kenin tried the drop shot once again.
Well, that was a tougher overhead.
And the ad again falls to Kenin, so third break point here for the 18-year-olds. And the question is, can she take advantage? Davis down the tee. The serve opens it up, and we're back to deuce now for a fifth time. Make that a fourth.
Great.
Davis holds after Kenin had 4 break points and 2-0 Lauren Davis. And the winner, 15 love.
15. Well, great movement up to this ball there from Kenin. Disguised that well. It's tough to tell which direction she was going to go.
Handcuffed her. Big return down the middle from Davis to get it to 15 all.
Well, that's one of Davis's strengths too, is even when she's on the run at that backhand.
Their backhand.
And you can see Davis moving around looking for that backhand. It's definitely her stronger side. There from Kenin, actually moved into the court a little bit more, closer to the baseline. And then immediately moved in again, getting that ball off the court, doing a good job of creating space on that last forehand. But I think they can both take advantage of it by moving in on the second serve return.
Just before this, she can get this to a 1-game difference.
And she's definitely serving better in this game. More first serves and the placement really well. And again, that racket head acceleration on that forehand.
Davis still up a break, 4-3 in the first set. Lunge and win the point after earlier hitting it long.
Well, definitely, Davis is definitely the one that's looking to move in a little bit more. She's approaching the net quite a bit. She's 4-4 when she's coming to the net. Or sorry, 50% when she's coming to the net. But still, she's already been in 10.
Looking within a little bit, 30-15.
She just stopped a little bit. Need to go through that volley a little bit better.
Kenin, with Davis coming in, has earned herself another break point.
Well, good job there from Kenin digging those balls out. You can see her just getting these balls back. And again, Lauren, I felt like she could have hit that approach shot instead of slicing it and left that line.
Oh, the flick. Davis holds. And now up 5-3 and a chance to break for this opening set.
Well, again, Kenin doing a good job of forcing Davis to hit one other shot. Wasn't a bad lob, but that was not an easy backhand volley there from Davis, and she got the end. Well done there from Davis to hold. That was a big hold.
Last year in the first set, Davis, after the changeover, will try and serve it out and go up 1-0 here in the opening round of the Open.
It's just guiding that last forehand into the corner. Didn't quite get the acceleration on that last one.
I mentioned the wind, court 17, more exposed compared to some of the other courts here at the USTA Billie Jean King right now. Out of the 18-year-olds, down early and now realizes she has a chance after trailing 4-0 to perhaps take this first set. Out from Davis. And back to deuce.
Well, it was really great use of the court there from Kenin, throwing in that forehand angle off the court. I still feel like she could probably take that next ball out of the air. I mean, you see Davis so outside the court. And I still think
ball in this first set.
Kenin definitely showing a lot more positive body language right now. Davis, you could tell, is really
Kenin bounced up on her. Back to deuce.
I think she thought it was slower than she was expecting and didn't quite get her feet up to that ball. But the dynamic of this match has definitely changed. Now I feel like Kenin's in control of it.
More confident with the backhand and with the advantage once again.
Well, it was really smart playing there from Kenin. I mean, she loves bringing in her opponents. She loves that target on that passing shot. She's handled those passing shots very well. So it's really smart play for her.
Backhand winner. Not always easy going against someone younger who's come through the USTA ranks.
Exactly. It's always difficult playing your compatriot, and you know, on paper she's the one that's supposed to win for the younger, for the role model.
Kenin can't get there. Davis with the drop shot.
Davis mixing it up now. Really smart shot there. Noticing Kenin positioned very far behind the baseline. Did a good job of keeping that drop shot in front of her.
Takes two. But Davis, the smash, 15-30.
Davis going down the center of the court here. Good stab there from Kenin, but didn't get a lot of depth on that lob.
Davis with the forehand winner, and she breaks to start the second set. Jill, that is exactly what she needed.
Definitely. I actually think she thought the ball was out. I saw her put her hand up, but she continued playing the point and did a lot with that forehand. That was the acceleration off that forehand.
Kenin.
Well, it was great anticipation there from Kenin. Noticed right away Davis going to that drop shot. Davis going to challenge this on the baseline. Just caught. More of a kick serve as a first serve, and setting up that backhand online, one of her favorite shots. 7th backhand winner.
Already has 3 to start this second set. 30 all.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great shot there. Good, again, using that shorter part of the court on the angle on that forehand. And yeah, I think she's gained a lot of self up, and quick error there from her on that return.
To get it to 2-0, a little frustration there after the missed shot from Sofia Kenin.
I just like the first set.
Yes.
Davis up a break in that first set, went up 4-love, and now ended up losing the set, but now up a break.
For the 18-year-old.
And I think, you know, there's always going to be nervous players. Players are always going to feel nerves out there, and really it's just about playing one point at a time, trying to stay on your side of the court, not worrying.
Nicely done there. Backtracking by Davis. Love 30.
Well, Davis doing a good job of just getting enough depth on that approach shot, and she's so quick to move back to that overhead, and did a good job of just placing it. Didn't try and overhit that overhead.
Davis getting the fortunate bounce off the tape and the advantage here. Got a couple of those on that point.
And a little smile there from Davis. I think she needed that a little bit, try and loosen herself up. Because I was looking at her face, and she just looked, you could see the tension a little bit in her face.
Oh, nice answer. Lauren Davis, and we're back to deuce.
Well, that was definitely a little bit more better there from Davis off the ground. You can see she went through that ball a little bit better. Again, using that racket head acceleration.
Davis coming to the net and winning the point, and she'll have a break point now at 2-all.
Well, good job from Davis. Take this one out of the air. Took her time on that swing volley. Kept her margins pretty far inside the sideline.
Kenin, and we're at deuce.
And that serve's been very good for her so far this match.
Fifth time at deuce. Oh, a couple of stabs and then the winner. And look at Kenin revved up.
Yeah, great fighting overall from Kenin here. And Davis doing a good job of trying to get a little bit more aggressive in that point. She actually played a pretty good point. Just got stuck sort of in no man's land here. Could forward or move back to the baseline and left that wide open down the line.
Kenin into the net. Davis takes the point. I'm always fascinated by tennis players. You win a match and you have to sign however many balls and pieces of paper in a very quick amount of time. So it's not always the most legible. Oh, a couple of stabs again by Kenin. It's been her MO in this match.
And that's why I think Davis is making so many unforced errors, because Kenin's doing a good job of making her hit that one extra ball, getting a lot of balls in the court. That last lob definitely had enough depth on it.
Nice answer by Davis. 40-15. Trying to even things up. Early on, it looked like Kenin wasn't so much going for it as much. 10 forehand winners for Kenin. 5. Oh, Davis.
Wow.
Coming away from her, just jumps on it.
It almost looked like she caught that forehand behind her a little bit. Good job of getting enough flick on that forehand at the last second. Great angle.
He's had a pretty good read on that defensive backhand, the slice there from Kenin. Big backhand. Kenin fights off a second set point.
Now it's good hitting from both players. Better aggression off the ground on the backhand from both Kenin and Davis, and good redirection on that pace there from Kenin. Just dipped into the sideline. Took this ball so early on that return. Didn't hit it cleanly, but ended up finding the sideline.
Holds. Changeover. And when we come back to court 7, pushed it out. Oh, Davis, Joe, we've said it a few times, almost unsure at the net.
I mean, I feel like she's been unsure off the ground and at the net. I mean, definitely very makeable volley there, and just hesitating at the net, not quite going through that volley.
Kenin and Davis exchanging hard strokes. Davis takes something off. 30 all.
Yeah, well, good patience there from Kenin. And Davis, I'm not quite sure why she was going to that slice. She loves coming over that backhand side. I think she just lost a little bit of concentration in that last point.